Nestled at the base of Japan's iconic Mount Fuji lies a forest unlike any other. It's quiet, too quiet. The trees grow thick, the air is unnaturally still, and the silence is so deep it almost screams. Locals call it Jukai, the Sea of Trees, but the world knows it by a darker name, Aokigahara, the Suicide Forest. Aokigahara has a chilling reputation. Every year, dozens of people venture into its shadows with no intention of returning. It's one of the most popular suicide sites in the world, a place where hope comes to die. Over time, the forest has become a magnet for despair and something else entirely. Inside the forest, it's deathly silent. The thick layers of volcanic rock absorb sound, making it feel like you're underwater. Birds rarely sing. There's no wind. Even your own footsteps seem to disappear. Many say this unnatural silence is the first thing that starts to unravel the mind. A person walking alone inside a dense forest, looking around nervously. Surrounding trees are tall and suffocating. Sound-dampening moss covers the ground. A faint, ghostly presence watches from behind a tree. Cinematic horror lighting. Long before it became known for suicide, Aokigahara was feared for other reasons. Ancient Japanese folklore speaks of yurei, restless spirits of the dead. It was once a place where families abandoned the sick and elderly during times of famine, leaving their souls to wander eternally. All throughout the forest, signs hang from trees. They plead with visitors, "Your life is a precious gift. Please reconsider." Others mark the paths back. Bright-colored tape or rope is tied between trees, left by people hoping to find their way back, or by searchers looking for bodies. Local authorities and volunteers form search teams to patrol the forest. They rarely speak of what they find. Bodies in tents hanging from trees or half buried in leaves. The deeper they go, the worse the discoveries become. It's not just death. It's despair that clings to everything. Many who've walked through Aokigahara report the same thing. Whispers, soft voices calling their name. Some claim they've seen figures watching them, only to vanish when approached. Paranormal investigators believe the forest is alive with the energy of those who died there. Even technology turns against you in Aokigahara. Compasses spin uncontrollably, GPS signals fail, and mobile phones lose connection. Some say it's the volcanic iron beneath the surface. Others believe the forest doesn't want you to leave. Despite its grim reputation, the forest has become a morbid attraction. Tourists flock to the edges for a thrill. But some don't come just to visit. They come to disappear. Every year, signs are found that someone else has entered the woods and never came out. Legend tells of a mysterious man who lives alone deep in Aokigahara, a hermit who watches the forest and sometimes tries to stop people from ending their lives. But no one knows who he is, or whether he's even alive. Some believe he's not human at all. A few have entered the forest with the intent to die and walked back out alive. Many of them report strange experiences, being followed by a presence, feeling paralyzed with fear, or hearing voices that told them to leave. They say something in the forest didn't let them go. Spiritualists say Aokigahara is a place of intense trapped energy, where emotions echo for eternity. Each death leaves behind a fragment of pain. The forest is like a sponge for sorrow, growing darker with every soul it takes. The media has often been criticized for sensationalizing Aokigahara. Movies, books, and YouTubers have turned it into a spectacle, but for locals and families who've lost loved ones, it's a place of pain. A place that demands respect, not curiosity. But even here, in this place of darkness, there is light. Support groups, volunteers, and signs placed by caring hands remind people that they are not alone. Sometimes one kind word, one act of compassion, is all it takes to pull someone back from the edge. Aokigahara will always be there, still silent and watching. It's a mirror for the darkness in us all. And for those who enter, it asks only one thing: are you ready to face what's inside yourself? If you made it this far, thank you for walking with us through the shadows of Aokigahara. This forest is more than a place. It's a reflection of the deepest corners of the human soul, where silence speaks louder than words, and sorrow leaves footprints that never fade. But remember this: even in the darkest places, there is always a path back to the light. If you or someone you know is struggling, you are not alone. Help is real, hope is real, and your life, yes, your life, is worth saving. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life horror stories, mysterious places, and unexplained phenomena from around the world.